Alright, here we are back. Got another game preview for the Saints. I think it's week 6 already. Can you believe it? Week 6. Saints are now 3-3. And losing on the road to Houston 20-13. And everything where we kind of built up on that last game against New England Patriots kind of just went away in this game. You know, offense, I think everything, like stats-wise, is totally outgained Houston, but that doesn't really matter if we can't do anything in the red zone, where we had like 3 red zone trips and all 3 red zone trips and the 2 field goals. Of course, we missed the 1 field goal, which kind of we should talk about later. But once we got to that red zone, it was either a flag. Fisher Carr had a grounding one time, and flags, groundings. I don't know if he had sacked, just bad play calling on the Pete Carmichael's part, or if it's just Derek Carr not looking at receivers. Because that last drive, four shots to the end zone, one of the least favorite routes are the fade routes. And of course, we're doing just streaks. I think like twice to Michael Thomas, and one of them gets picked, which I thought that was an interception. I thought he was out of bounds, but I guess they're going to count that as a pick. But we could have done anything else. Get over the middle, get it closer, but I don't know if Carr was just trying to throw that or that was drawn up. I mean, a couple of those times he didn't have that much time, so you can't find anybody, but you'd like to see more play calls. And then that 4th and 4, of course, I walked in and we were just about, Camaro was just going to tackle, so I didn't really see what the play was. But 4th and 4, I just can't be throwing it behind the sticks and expect Camaro with no blockers to try and dodge 2 guys to get 4 yards. It's crazy. I don't understand why when we have 3rd and 8s or 4th and 4s, stuff like that, we always throw it short of the game and just expect the plays to go make a play and get first down with no blockers. For like every time we have no blockers or whatsoever. Derek Carr, 32-50, 353, 1 interception, did have that pick. Taysom Hill did throw it once. Got receivers. A lot of receivers got some catches in. Chris Olave led the team 7 for 96, so it's good to see him finally get some more targets. He didn't get that many until like the second quarter. So he got that. He had a few good catches. That one with Carr kind of underthrew him a little bit. But ended up mossing that guy, and that kind of got us close to the red zone. Of course, we didn't do anything. Taysom Hill had 7 catches. This is wow, him and Kamara both had 7 catches. I know Hill, that was like his career high or something like that. Thomas, 5 for 45. That's pretty much what he's gotten every time. Rashishi did up that 34-yard touchdown that made it, what was it? It's made it 7-7. But then we were down 17-10 at half. Defense, first half, like Stroud was just finding whoever he wanted. Most people were wide open. A lot of workforce was getting absolutely cooked by Nico Collins. I feel like every time I saw that, he was 3 yards back and this guy was wide open. But second half, defense did come out, did play better, and only let them 3 points. It kept us in the game. Kept only just 20 points. Unfortunately, when we get those stops, our offense doesn't really do anything. And of course, that one interception. Who's the interception? Something like Zach Bond. Let's see. Yeah, Zach Bond interception. He did the most. He gets the interception. I mean, he knows how to get the interception, but he fumbles it, and that's kind of the most important part of an interception is not dropping it immediately after you get it. So of course, he fumbles it on the interception return. The same drive, Texans go and score. I feel like the Saints are like one of the only teams that will happen to us. You know, it's unfortunately, that was his first career interception, I think, for C.J. Stroud, who 13-27, 199, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I feel like he had a lot more yards, but he's facing a good Saints team who did play well in the second half. C.J. Stroud, it might be. I think Texans have a good quarterback for them. He's young, he's playing really good. Tough defense for them, but Texans are 3-3. That's pretty interesting. Wonder if they can keep that going. Texans running the ball. We had Kamara almost 20 carries, 68 yards. And then Rashid Shaheed had 2 for 18. Not much there. I think defensive wise, I don't know if we have many sacks. Carl Granson did have a sack. So once again, he played really good. Came in there and played good against the run. Got that sack. Of course, the Debo gets penalized again for pass interference. We gotta see some sort of stat on which team gets pass interference the most. Pretty sure the Saints would be up there because I feel like we had like at least 4. Just if you want to go down the field quickly against us, you just throw it up, and our DBs will do everything possible to get a pass interference. I feel like, especially Debo, but that's whatever. Blake grouping 2 of 4, and if he makes those 2 field goals, it's 2019 and once we're in the red zone. The last time we could have kicked it again, but man, the 52, I think there was, he missed. You can sort of see why it happens, but 29 yards, man, that's what you're getting paid for. This easy kicks, gotta make those. You can't hook that. I mean, I can make that, and I'm not just saying that because I'm annoyed at that, but I kicked in high school and I could make that, so it's not that hard of a field goal. I didn't really expect him to miss that. That kind of sucked. But when he does make it, it's right down the middle. But when he misses it, it's just oof. I don't want to be worrying about you, man. I think that's 3 misses on the season. Of course, the other one was against Green Bay, and it kind of was important. But those points, that's 6 points right there. Could have made it closer. But that's pretty much what the Saints are. You don't know which team is going to come out. The team that played against New England or the team that played today. And of course, we get the bad type of Saints who outgained them by like 130 yards, have more passing yards for playing, and they just through them efficiency. But once they get to the red zone, I don't know what happens. You just do everything, everything possible to get penalized, sacked. I wish they could just draw up more plays that isn't throws behind the line. I don't know. I haven't seen many screens from us, but just they can play better. They definitely can. But I think next season, we're gonna look for another offensive coordinator. I mean, Dennis Allen's good with the defense, but otherwise, I'm sure you've heard all of it and how he's not a really good coach. But 13 points is not gonna cut it. You gotta score at least more than 20 in the NFL, and the Saints are just unable to do that. Well, good job by the Texans. Had a good first half. Then they kind of they made plays when they needed to. The Saints kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit. That kind of hard to see that defense not play that well in the first half, but in the second half they kind of tightened down. Well, we play Thursday at home against Jacksonville, who did have a really good game against the Colts. I'm pretty sure after Jacksonville we play the Colts, so we're gonna play all the AFC South teams this year. It's pretty interesting. So I think I'd like this to win. Just matters what team is gonna come out to play. See if we can fix the stuff. It's gonna be a short week, but we're gonna be at home. So last time I played Jacksonville, we did pretty good, but I didn't have Trevor Lawrence, so it's kind of. I think Trevor Lawrence is one of the better quarterbacks we're gonna face this year. We haven't beaten the quarterbacks we should have beaten this year, but I think Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback we can play this year. But luckily for the Saints, they lose, but then the rest of the division loses as well. So everyone's 3-3, Tampa Bay is 3-2, but Carolina's 0-6. Apparently they had to play the Dolphins at 14-0 lead, and they kind of just gave that up. But it's kind of turned out to be a bad division. Most people thinking the Saints could actually pull through, but we'll see. Still have hires for us. Just get these receivers involved like we did. But we just gotta get better in the red zone. Just have to. I don't know. We just hit some hill more. or something like that. Not just these plays that don't work and you keep trying it, like runs outside that aren't working. Can do some quick passes. I don't know, throw slant to Michael Thomas or something. Not this, because that last drive was just horrible. I know we can do a lot better. Well, anyway, 20-13, Saints lose at Houston. Good offensive day, like stats wise, but when we need to have these less scoring opportunities, we kind of didn't capitalize on them, and Houston made enough plays to get themselves to 500 as well. CJ Stroud, excited to see how well he does for the rest of the season. Hopefully he stays healthy. But let's see, we got like 3 more days for the Spider-Man 2 to come out. I'm very excited for that. And then later this week on Wednesday, being the One Punch Man chapter, which will be really exciting. I'll be going over that. Very excited. Well, okay, Thursday, we hosting the Jaguars. Let's hope we come out with a win, make it 4-3. If not, then let's just hope the rest of the division loses. That's kind of how it's going right now. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later this week with the One Punch Man chapter review.